I don't know if I'll be doing the same things next year. I don't know where I'll be in 5 years. Lately, I've been thinking about something. I don't really know what I'm doing with my life right now. And it's not that I'm completely lost. I just don't have a clear idea of what comes next. Some days I have ideas. I think about things I want to try. I make plans in my head. And then other days, I just go through the day and wonder, is this really where I'm supposed to be right now? I think that's a strange feeling because nothing is necessarily wrong. I'm okay. I have a home. I have people I love. I have a life that I'm grateful for. But at the same time, I still feel like I'm trying to figure out where I fit into my own life. And lately, I've been trying to understand that feeling instead of pretending that I already have the answer. I think there's a strange feeling that comes with being an adult. When you're younger, you imagine that by a certain age, you'll know what you're doing, you'll have a career, you'll know what you're good at, you'll know where you're going, you'll have some kind of plan. That's what I thought. But now that I'm here, I'm realizing that life doesn't really work that way. Sometimes you reach the age you imagine would feel like the beginning of your real life, and instead you just feel uncertain, not necessarily unhappy, not necessarily lost, just unsure. There are days when I sit with my tea and think about what comes next, not because I want someone else's life. I don't really compare myself to other people anymore. I know that everyone has their own timing, but sometimes I still wonder about my own. What do I actually want? What am I working toward? What is the next thing I'm supposed to do? And sometimes I honestly don't know. I think that's the part that's difficult, not having a clear answer. Sometimes I think the reason this feels so strange to me is because I'm not used to having this much time to just think. For a long time, my days were already decided for me. I had somewhere to go, something I had to do, people I had to work with, a routine I had to follow. So I didn't really have to ask myself what I wanted to do with my life. I was just busy living it. But now, my days are much quieter. And when things get quiet, you start noticing things you didn't have time to notice before. You start thinking about what you actually want, what makes you happy, what you wanna try. And sometimes you realize you don't really have an answer yet. I think that's where I am right now. I'm not completely lost. I just don't have a clear direction yet. And maybe that's why I'm trying different little things, including making these videos. I'm just trying to see what feels right. Lately, I've been trying to keep my mind busy. That's actually one of the reasons I started making these videos. At first, I didn't really know what I was doing. I just thought maybe I could film some parts of my day. Maybe I could talk about the things I've been thinking about. Maybe I could turn some of these quiet days into something. Because when you spend a lot of time at home, it's very easy for the days to start feeling the same. You wake up, you eat, you clean, you cook, you do a few things around the house, and suddenly it's already evening. And sometimes I don't want to spend the whole day just thinking about what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. So I started making videos, not because I have everything figured out. Actually, it's kind of the opposite. I'm making them while I'm still figuring things out. Sometimes I sit in front of my laptop and I have no idea what video I'm going to make. Sometimes I film something and later think, why did I even film this? And sometimes I spend hours editing a video only for very few people to watch it. But I still keep doing it. because at least it gives me something to work on, something that is mine, something I can slowly get better at. Maybe I'm not building the life I imagined yet, but I'm trying to build something, even if it's small. And I think that's what I'm looking for right now. Not necessarily some huge answer about my future, just something that makes me feel like I'm moving, even if I'm moving very slowly. Maybe today I'm just editing a few minutes of footage. Maybe tomorrow I'll think of a better idea. Maybe I learn something new about filming. Maybe I'll get better at editing. Maybe I'll become more comfortable with my voice. Maybe one day these little videos will become something bigger. I don't know, but I like having something to look forward to. And honestly, I think I need that right now, because sometimes the hardest part isn't being busy, it's having too much space in your mind. When you have so much time to think, you can start questioning everything. Am I doing enough? Am I making the right choices? What should I be doing next? What if I choose the wrong thing? What if I spend another year not knowing? Sometimes those thoughts can become exhausting, so I've been trying to remind myself I don't have to solve my entire life today. Maybe I just need to focus on what's in front of me. Today, I can clean my little home. I can make something to eat. I can film. I can edit. I can learn something. I can take care of myself. And maybe that's enough for one day, because life doesn't always change through one huge decision. Sometimes it changes through very small things we keep doing again and again, even when we don't know exactly where they're going to lead. I also think I've been learning to accept that I don't need to have the perfect answer right now. I don't know if I'll be doing the same things next year. I don't know where I'll be in 5 years. I don't even know what my next big step will be. But maybe not knowing isn't something I need to be afraid of. Maybe it's just part of being in between chapters. And being between chapters can feel strange because you know the old part of your life is changing, but you haven't reached the new part yet. You're just somewhere in the middle. And maybe that's where I am right now. Somewhere in the middle. Not where I used to be, but not quite where I'm going either. I'm still trying things. I'm still learning. I'm still making videos. I'm still figuring out what I enjoy. And I'm still trying to understand what kind of life I actually want. Maybe I don't need to rush that. So, if you're also in a season of your life where you don't really know what you're doing, I just want you to know that you're not the only one. Sometimes life is quiet. Sometimes you don't have a big plan. Sometimes you wake up and wonder what you're supposed to do next. And maybe that's okay. Maybe you don't need to have the whole future figured out. Maybe you just need one small thing to focus on today. For me, right now, that's making these videos. It's not perfect. I don't know where it's going, but it gives me something to create, something to learn, something to look forward to. And maybe that's enough for now. I still don't know exactly what I'm doing with my life, but I'm starting to realize that maybe I don't have to know yet. Maybe I can just keep going, keep trying, keep creating little things. And eventually, maybe I look back at this quiet period of my life and realize that I wasn't doing nothing after all. I was just slowly figuring out where I wanted to go. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for spending a little part of your day with me. Thank you for liking and subscribing. It really means a lot to me. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.